goes. Now it's like the stream.
Hey! You know what? I was looking. Melissa's going to be like, Emily, you know. I was looking at the top left and I was like, I wonder if it's going.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
It's going now.
We're going.
So let's try that again. Hi, everybody.
Hello,
We're here.
Hi.
Because I don't know how to push buttons.
We were all talking to nobody, but that's okay.
Talking to ourselves. Dancing in the dark.
That's such
Okay,
a good song.
Twitch is showing me the stream, but why is Facebook not? Oh, there we go.
I was like, I wonder if
And sound goes down.
Love that.
All right.
Hearing myself like that.
It's the worst.
All right. I have, doesn't look like, oh, wait, I got 2 viewers on Facebook. Hello, Book of Faces people.
Hello.
Okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I may be the only one looking at it.
Oh,
I'm sure.
and there's somebody else.
Oh, somebody else. Who's somebody else? Where is everybody? All right, where's my banners? Anybody online who would like a reading? We're doing some quickie readings. If you want a more in-depth reading, you can do it on Twitch or on
Facebook.
Twitch, you have to buy tokens. Why do I always get this wrong? Bits?
Bits.
Twitch
Yeah.
bits. And if you would like to get in the queue for the reading and you are on Twitch, type the J join to join.
Yeah, there's a shout out to Karen and Chair Bear for if you ever do join, because I know you guys normally pop on Tuesdays or Wednesdays when we used to do this. So
Aww.
hope to see you here.
Yeah, if you end up wanting to get a paid reading, it's $5. And it will be equivalent to whatever it is on Facebook and Twitch. That will be guaranteed to be read during the live. If we end up getting busy with free ones, like, you will end up being priority. And anyone that's just wanting a free reading, it's very quick, very general, yes, no, etc.
Quick and down dirty. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hello.
Doing the down dirty readings.
Oh, there we go. It would help if I looked at the comments.
I always do that.
It's kind of, I need to just get the the StreamYard app. That way it's like easier to navigate.
Yeah, I
haven't
see
looked at
Amy
the app. It may
here.
not be.
So Amy Gardner said that you would love a reading. So if you want to put in the comments if there's anything that you specifically want to know about, if you have a question that you want to ask us, I always preface this by saying we try to avoid medical questions and things like that, just to make sure that everybody's being safe and healthy. But if you have a question, I think, or should I tell her to put an exclamation mark so she can get in the queue? Sorry.
That's only if she's in Twitch. She looks like she's on YouTube. So
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So just give us your question. What are you got? Ladies, want to go over what decks you're using again, since we went live for that?
Yes. So I am using, this deck is actually out of print now, but this is the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Sorry, unfortunately the camera's right away. Yeah, so this is actually a UK deck, I guess. A lot of like woodland sort of images. That's the back of the cards. Here are the front, lots of little woodland creatures. And I'm also going to be using the tea leaf cards. So these are really perfect for short questions. And yeah, definitely like a really good oracle deck to have because it does not take a lot of intuition at all. Like it is what it is. So
Get what you get.
yes, exactly.
Jennifer-
There's no it's not up for interpretation. Like
Jennifer asked how to get a reading. So Jennifer, if you want just a like a quick reading, those are free. If you want a more in-depth reading, more personalized reading, it's $5. It's equivalent to whatever $5 is on either Facebook or Twitch. That will guarantee you a little bit more time and a lot more of an in-depth reading. If you just want a free one, it's quick, down, and dirty. What are you reading with, Nikki?
I am going to read with the Tarot of the Sorceress today. So
Ooh.
we're going to go with my new deck, the sleeper deck. It's very pretty. I love it.
It is a sleeper deck.
It is a sleeper deck. You would not know from the box that this was as pretty as it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
So just a general on my business for Amy. All right.
gotcha.
Sarah, what are you reading with? Did we go over you?
I'm using the Black Salt Lenormand, the Voice of Souls for quick, and then as well as Believe in Your Own Magic oracle. And bones. We're throwing bones.
Jennifer, if you want to throw your question in the chat or kind of, give us a direction on what you want to read on.
And then Amy would like one regarding.
We're doing Amy first, but I figured Jennifer can
Oh yeah.
get us ready for the next one. All right, Amy's business. Who wants to go first? Well, thanks for all the takers.
I will. All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Okay, so I've got Gavel. Oh, hold on. There we go. You can see a little bit better. It says involvement with the law here. So my advice to you would be make sure if there's something like records that you need to be keeping, things like that.
Permits.
Yes, permits, exactly. Certain partnerships that you might go into, make sure there are contracts and things like that involved in your protecting yourself. So that's my answer for that. Just be careful to cross all of your T's and dot your I's.
I pulled the feather card. The little thing is that you should think before you judge with this. Definitely with your business, make sure that everything, again, just kind of like how Emily said, is to make sure everything is clear, leave all sort of like competition and like judgment out of the way. If you find yourself trying to compete with other people, stop doing that and just be your own person and kind of like not cookie cutter, like you are your own business.
All right. I got my cute little 3-card spread here. And I am going to have to concur with the other two young ladies. This one says you need to get your ducks in a row. Make sure everything is on the straight and narrow and ready to go. This one warns that feels like some things may be up in the air or there's a question about something. And I had the 4 of Fire card, which says if you lay your foundation correctly, everything will work out wonderfully. So I guess it's all about the basics. Back to the basics. And I threw my new cards on the floor.
No.
Mine are used to being abused too. They get it. Like, I am who I am, All right. Hi, Karen.
Karen.
I knew you'd come here.
Karen.
I knew I'd see you.
Chris got a deck called the Divine Canine. I need that deck. There are currently 12 dogs in my house right now. Trying to
Me
8 of them
and
weigh less
Sierra-
than a pound. But
I'm sorry. Me and Sierra are feline girlies, I
Yeah.
think.
We are.
I got cats too. We don't discriminate over here. Okay?
I don't dislike dogs. I love dogs,
We
but
got dogs, we got cats, we got fish, chickens,
turkeys.
whales, turkeys, you name it. We got. Okay.
Jennifer wants to know about her children's future.
Right. All right.
Okay. This is actually not from the cards, but I'm just going to say this now. If you have a little one who is very, very interested in like insects and nature and things like that, I shouldn't say little one because I'm not sure how old they are, but a child who's very scientific in nature, they're really supposed to like work with the earth, and they're meant to do that. So I would recommend them maybe going into some kind of like field where they might make a discovery or have it be about preservation, if that makes sense. So that was just a little message that came through without the cards, but felt
that was a little PSA.
So.
Okay, I'll go first. So I got the sky's the limit. So your little one can go in any direction that he or she feels passionate about. Key to them accomplishing everything is the home and hearth. You want to make sure that they have that good foundation to build on so that they are well-adjusted and capable human beings when they're ready to partake on their path. And then you have the lotus, which who doesn't love a lotus? They're going to bloom into whatever it is that they're going to be. So don't try and what's the word I'm looking for? Steer them. Let them find their way. You've done, if you've laid your foundation, you've done your job, they'll be great. Hi, Samantha.
Pretty much exactly as Nikki's. I got the raindrop card, which is to take a chance on them. Definitely let them be their own individual person, even if you don't quite understand what they're growing up into and understand or appreciate maybe their likes. It's something you just have to support them on. And even though you might understand it, let them kind of steer again, like how Nikki said, like let them go their way and just be kind of their support system. And even if you don't get it.
Yes. I did pull a card just to see if it kind of corresponded. I am sorry when I do that. It's like I have to say it or I'm going to forget. So I totally did not mean to just like blurt that out. But like I said, I think you might have a kiddo that's like really into that kind of stuff. So, but I did get, it says mountain road. So you are on the road to success. So whatever it is they choose to do, they're going to be successful. So that's my take on that.
I always said my middle niece was either going to be the CEO of a corporation or a mob boss, and looking more like me. But whatever she needs to do, that's it. All right, Tracy, we got you coming in. Hi, Tracy, how you doing? Okay, Dana, we got readings for 222. Tracy wants one. Tracy, what do you need a reading on? Or what question would you like to ask? Oh wait, Crystal Cat was here first. Let's do Crystal Cat.
And just to reiterate for everyone,
for $5, I am jealous.
Just to reiterate for everyone that's joining now, $5 for in-depth readings. You can pay via Facebook and or Twitch, the equivalent to $5. And then if you want just a quick one card reading, it is free.
Down and dirty. Just type
my random PSA.
Yes, I also want to say, just on the side, Sierra and I both also read at the store. So, Sierra, I think your first date is when that you're reading, if people wanted to schedule an appointment?
Good question.
Honestly, if you go under Readers and Healers and then you find Sierra, you'll be able to book your appointment. So it'll show you the next date that she's available in the store. And then I also read in the store on Wednesdays. So if you did want to book like a 15-minute, 30-minute reading, we can totally do that too. Also via Zoom. So,
yeah, I'm just a host. So
I know you read too, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Crystal Cat, did you have something? Something particular you wanted to talk about? Oh, your birthday's till the 23rd. Okay. Okay. I got a doggy boop. What are we doing here? All right. Month of July. You just want a general birthday reading? Let's see what we got. Okay. Sierra, you want to start?
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
So, as far as just a general reading goes, during this time, you really need to release any sort of guilt that you're having towards anything. Don't take that into the next year with you. It's got to stop now. So whatever sort of guilt that you're having, you have to come to terms with it and move on from it and leave that in the past. It's gotta end before your birthday. Stop it.
Just stop it.
Stop.
Emily, you want to pull? Or you want me to go?
You can go actually, because I'm shuffling a little bit still. So.
Okay. So I see a lot of possibilities coming, or maybe for your birthday plans. I'm not sure. You either want to stay home or you need to stay home because you're going to need that kind of grounding to bloom. Something wonderful is going to happen after this birthday. You may change yourself. Maybe you'll instill a self-care routine, something like that. But you need to be at home for a minute to kind of settle in and find yourself, I guess. Figure out what it is you want to do. But don't stay home on your birthday. You should go out on your birthday, always. Go on your birthday.
Of course, you got to celebrate.
Right.
Of course. So I got a really, similar kind of thing here. Got the 3 of Cups. So it's really hard to see here, but basically, this is everybody going out with friends, right? This is having time with the people that are really important to you, and only celebrating with the people that are really going to make you feel as important as you are on this day. The one thing is, don't have too much fun. Okay. Know when to kind of call it a night and all of that. Yeah, just saying that. I will say also 9 of Cups. So go for what you want. Don't wait for somebody to give you the experience that you want. You can go out and get it yourself. That's kind of the wish card for me. So it's like, whatever it is you want, you can manifest that. Don't put that in other people. Lastly, I got 6 of Cups. So for me, that's kind of, if there are old friends you haven't seen in quite some time, this is just kind of coming to me here, like spend some time with them. This is stuff from the past as well. So think about if you've had a rough few birthdays, or if childhood birthdays were a thing for you, really heal that inner child by making yourself feel important.
All right. Next up, we have Tracy, who would like anything from her mom or grandma. Just to be clear, we're not mediums. So if there's a message that comes through the cards, we're happy to pass them on. But I know I'm not a medium. I don't think Sierra is. Are you?
It does it when it wants to do it. So I'm sorry, unfortunate. It just happens when it happens. Yeah.
But if there is a message that comes through on the cards, we'll be happy to pass that on. All right. What did I get? Okay, so I got the Knight of Fire. This is Celestial card. I would have to venture to guess, if we're going for interpreting messages from mom or grandma, that they want you to know they're always available to you. All you have to do is look up in the night sky. They also want you to take a good hard look at inside. They want you to be introspective, and that they want the same for you that they always have for you, to be happy, whole, healthy, mentally and physically. So, you can honor them by taking care of yourself. That's what I got.
I pulled from the Voice of Souls, and I got physical pain, and the connotation with this card is that it sounds like there was a lot of physical pain that your family member carried around with them for a very long time. And it's a reminder that they want you to check in with yourself. So if you are mentally not doing good, they want you to ground yourself. They want you to go on those meditative walks. They want you to take time for your mental health, because then that becomes a physical ailment. And they don't want you to carry around that physical pain that they were carrying around towards the end of their life. So if you feel off, if you feel like something's mentally or emotionally a lot right, try to come to the source of that, because I'm getting very heavily that they don't want that to grow any further than what it is.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is, from what I feel like, I think that maybe you took care of either mom or grandma for a long time, and so you didn't really make a lot of time for yourself. So I agree with what Nikki and Sierra said, that it's really important to set that precedent of caring for yourself too, because now you do have the time to do that. It's also really important for you to know that there's like nothing that you could have done differently. So the other thing is like leaving behind some habits and anxieties, like Sierra said, and you can manifest into physical illnesses. So just be really careful with things like that and kind of hanging on to that energy. And then lastly, just give yourself a lot of grace right now. That's really important for you to know, is just give a lot of grace and be gentle with yourself.
Acceptance.
Yes.
All right. Tracy sent us hugs and kisses. Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, thanks, Tracy.
CBs, you're next in the line. Do you have a specific question you'd like to pose?
Zach. I did see your comment earlier too, just so you know. That didn't go by unnoticed.
Welcome. All right. Where should my focus go so the energy flows? To Kokomo, duh. If we're gonna rhyme, then the answer was right in front of you. All right. Focusing. Well, Zach, wherever your focus has been, burn it down. Okay, that's just we got towers reversed. Just whatever it is, wipe it out. Look to the stars, grab some new inspiration. ask the moon, talk to the moon a lot every night, and be creative. Let your creativity flow. I think you may suffer from some kind of equivalent to writer's block. So whatever it is that's holding you back, let it go. Look somewhere for inspiration and find your creativity again. It's there. You're holding on to something.
You're not appreciating what you've been given. You're focusing too much into the future, and you really need to focus on the here and now, and how to help yourself in the present. I'm just getting a lot of the fact that you are looking ahead so much that you're just not nurturing the, I guess, abilities that you have now. So it's stuck.
You're stuck. That's what I got to. All right.
For Zach, the feeling I'm getting for Zach is go back to Mother Earth is what I'm hearing. When in doubt, go outside and just find some clarity there. Connect with that. Also, I feel like you're having a hard time figuring out where to direct your energy, obviously, right? But Two of Wands is saying that you kind of have a lot of different areas that you want to focus in, and it's hard to figure out where to go. This might sound counterintuitive, but I'm seeing Page of Pentacles like you need to follow where the money's kind of going at the moment right now too, and nurture those financial seeds. And then also, like I said, get back in touch with nature. So.
Well, Zach, we hope that helps. Let's see. Next up, we got Kay Sweeney. Kay, you want to let us know what kind of reading you're looking for? Business, home, kids, school, cars, whatever. Higher elevation frequency switching between ears. Guide getting a lot of signs my sister's coming by. Or is it mainly from my grams? Definitely need to focus on the present. Okay. Well, let's see if your sister's coming back. Stuck is an easy way to say it. Thank you, guys. All right, you're welcome, Zach. Well, I'm going to guess that there's some stress between you and your sister. And it looks like it's building. I mean, I have a half moon, and it's edging towards full, so that's a waxing moon. So that's building onto the disharmonious. Is that a word?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You just made it.
I just made it a word. I used it as a sentence. Kind of. Disharmonious home. You're used to things being a certain way, and there's definitely something going on. And it's complicated. It's a many-faceted issue. Whatever it is, it's not a quick and easy fix. So I would say take this situation, whatever this is, slowly and be patient, and things should become clearer.
So I got pretty much something very similar. I pulled repression. You guys are not being fully honest about your feelings towards each other. You guys aren't necessarily talking about what grieves you. And there is something important that both of you guys have to share in order to get past this little hump. I don't know why I keep getting... The skulls are telling me something about flowers. I don't know if she likes flowers, if she would want a bouquet of flowers, if that's so. It's also flowers represent a gift.
Karen knows what that's about.
But yeah, that's what I got.
I hope this is okay to say, Karen. I know this from other lives, so this is not my grand psychic abilities. And she did comment it later. She is saying her sisters actually passed as well as grandma. So I don't know, this is whatever, but, and again, Karen, I hope this is okay to share, but it's, she planted marigolds because her and I had a conversation about flowers and planting marigolds for her sister, because that's the way for people who are passed on to find their way back. And so I think that is your sister acknowledging that she saw that and really appreciates that. So I do think that in life, and now this is from me and this is not from prior knowledge, but in life I do think that she might have had a lot of difficulty or been a little bit troubled, and I think that she took a little bit of time to come through to you because she was still working a whole lot out on her own. So I think you've heard grandma a whole lot more than you've heard from your sister, and the words I'm hearing are don't take it personally, because she had her own stuff that she needed to take care of. I hope you also understand she's using completely different words that are not appropriate to explain that. Lots of swear words and stuff, but saying, you know, I have my own bleep to deal with. So I hope that makes sense to you, Karen. But she really loved the flowers. So yeah.
All right. Curious Wallach joined. So you're up next. Oh, wait. Nunya's here. She was actually before. A short general spiritual self-reading. Okay. So none your business. Here we go. Quick and easy. Wow.
This is just a general.
Just a general. I've got I got tens of water, eights of fire, and the tower again. I don't know what this tower card's doing, but I'm going to say that generally you are a one type of person. I'm going to say kind of a happy person, and that normally under normal circumstances you're, mentally stable for the most part. I'm also going to say that somebody has lit a fire and something has upset your apple cart, and you need to stop it. Just whatever it is, put a stop to it. Don't let it do it. Don't let them get in. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them, whatever it is, let it go. Put a stop to it. Cut them off. Block their number. Whatever you got to do. Just make it stop. All right. Next.
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 So I keep on doing this, and I don't know why. The reapproach card. How you're working things right now isn't working. You have to, if you're talking more spiritually, because I looked over, I think you wanted something spiritually or self-spiritual. If how you're doing your spiritual practice right now, it doesn't seem to be meshing with you, try a different form. It doesn't have to look a certain way. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It's okay if something that works for a lot of people doesn't work for you. reapproach, figure out what works for you, and you might find that that's going to work a hell of a lot easier for you that way.
Yes, I'm getting pretty much the same type of thing here. So I pulled Yoke, and this is from the tea leaf. God, this light. I have to like tilt it like this for you all to see it. I'm sorry, doing my best. But anyway, it says feeling tied down or frustrated. And then also I have the Chariot and 10 of Wands. So for me, I do agree kind of with what the others are saying too, is where you might feel right now like there is so much expected of you with the spirituality thing because you're following way too many rules. You are trying to like adopt, like Sierra said, other people's practices and make them work for you. And if it's not working, then it's not meant to. It's really important for you right now. If you're feeling burdened, by the spiritual upkeep that you need to keep, whether that being praying for however long or doing X, Y, and Z, meditating for 45 minutes. I mean, I'm just using examples, but if you're feeling burdened by that, then it's not doing its job. Okay. The whole point of us doing this spiritual thing and us getting into these things, our spiritual practice, is to get some kind of relief. And to feel a sense of purpose. So if it's not providing that for you, it's time to do something different.
To go off of that real quick, just because I can't avoid it because he keeps telling me.
Yep, you got to say it.
Work with your hands. That's just what he keeps saying. Work with your hands. So if you might have to be the person that has to physically touch things, has to physically do things. If that's not something you've tried, try it.
Again, sorry to keep going off it, but I gotta say it. That's a form of meditation as well. So if you keep getting frustrated at yourself because you're not meditating, but you can spend hours sitting there focusing on one thing and creating something, that's a form of meditation, and you're doing what you're supposed to do.
And even
now
if
we will move on to the next.
It does not have to be something that you created, from your psyche. Just sitting down doing a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cathartic, something to settle your mind. But if you are the creative type, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have Curious. Just lost you. Curious Wallach, you're still in here. Can you let us know what you want read? Oh, there we go. Should my family and I move, and will our financial situation get better? Let's see what they say. All right. Sarah, throw them bones. Should they move?
Should you move? I got a hard yes. As far as financial situation, yeah. It's gonna
Another
get better. You're gonna be able to move.
I'm going to turn my video off for 10 seconds and go grab my decision maker because I forgot I owned it until right now. So give me 1 second.
Perfect. Okay, should you move? I also got yes. Yes, you'll be much happier. You guys will be much happier when you move. It is not going to be easy. Moving never is. There's going to be some strain, some stress. You'll feel like the weight of the world is on you. It's temporary. Don't worry about it. I love this card. It's got this cute little bat and the moon.
Oh, I love him.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute.
Okay. Talking about how cute the cards are now. It's the Two of Earth. I think you'll feel more grounded and secure in your family unit when you get there. More cohesive. Maybe because you have just moved and you're a little more isolated than you are now, or maybe you're going to family and things will feel more complete. But I think the move will be a happy one. Again, it probably won't be easy, but you'll be good.
Okay, so for me, using my decision maker that I just went and grabbed, I actually got a maybe. Because of course it's gonna do that after I went out of my way to go get it. But when I pulled cards on this, I got Caterpillar. It says things will not always be this way and change is coming. So I feel like right now you just feel like, you might have bad luck, and that's really not the case. So just change your mindset. I also got 6 of Cups. A lot of the time that is like talking about spending time with family and loved ones as well. So definitely, especially when it comes to older and younger. So for me, that's saying spend time with your family, with your children if you have them. So yes.
All right. And next after that, we have Cheryl Apple. Cheryl, if you want to throw in the comments just what kind of general reading you'd like. Let's see. And then Charlene Bowles, and that will probably... Kira said, thank you. Yes, and planning on moving with family. Spot on. So there you go. So again, if you'd like to schedule a reading with these lovely young ladies, Emily is available at the Goddess Moon store at 28887 Lorraine Road in North Olmsted, Ohio, on Wednesdays from 12 to...
Actually, 2 to 6. 2 to 6. Yeah.
2 to 6. Just ask him.
Same thing. But honestly, if you guys did want to get a reading earlier, I would come in. Just throwing that out there. But
Sarah has not yet picked today, but if you check the store page, you can schedule something with her through there. Also, they are available for Zoom readings. So if you'd like to schedule through the GoddessElite.com website, you can schedule a Zoom reading if you're out of state or can't make it to North Olmsted. Let's see. So where did I say we were next?
Cheryl. So Cheryl said, I've been making a lot of changes. Am I headed in the right direction?
All right. Let's see if Cheryl's going in the right direction. One of these days, I'm going to look good for this show.
I relate to that so much. We always do it Wednesday mornings. So just for you all who watch that, I've probably woken up about a half hour before then, or I've, been with the kiddo and making breakfast and doing all that. So you get me how you get me,
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. Yeah, you're going in the right direction. That's absolutely what I got. Doesn't seem like there's no doubt about it. King of Air, he's put a lot of thought. You put a lot of thought into the direction you're heading. The Strength card is that you're just powering through. You're just gonna keep it going and keep pushing. And the Queen of Air, she is the master of all that surrounds her. She's there with her sword and her owls, and you are the all-powerful. So I think you're definitely going in the right direction.
I threw Bones. Bones said yes. You are in the right direction. And then I also pulled a card just for a little bit of extra. And I got the Calm card. So chill. You're on your way. You don't need to overthink it. You are heading in the right direction. Continue to go that way and kind of like enjoy the process, and don't make it such a hectic way to get there. Kind of enjoy the learning that comes with it, and just soak it in as it's happening.
All right. I pulled the World.
Oh.
So Yeah, and I love it because it's like if you can see, it's a doe and her little
Beautiful.
baby. I love this deck. But anyway, side note for that. But the world is talking about completing a cycle, and not in like a death or tower kind of way, like not in a bad way. It's talking about hard earned kind of an end, right? Like you learned your lesson a little bit. Like you're starting to work on what you're supposed to be working on, and like everyone else said too, you don't have to overthink it so much because it is that natural flow of things. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I do get the Queen of Swords as well. So for some reason, this is coming forward to me as if there might have been a woman, especially like a maternal figure in your life that maybe was a little bit harsh with their words or could come off a little bit critical to you, just know that you can move past that and just really pay attention if the voice in your head belongs to you or somebody else that's criticizing you like that. I did get the ring, so this is really random. It says a marriage may occur, so let me know if you end up getting engaged. But then I also got the egg, so this is success assured with good plans and hard work. So for me, that's coming across as you're putting the work in, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, so the results will follow, that you'll reap what you sow.
Hi, Myla.
Hello.
Let's see. Charlene Bowles, anything about my work job? Big changes. Changes at work with new opportunities available now, but considering going back to school, not sure which path is better. All right, Charlene, let's see what you got. We are getting close on time now, but if you would like an in-depth reading, it is $5, and you can make that happen through Facebook or Twitch. Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
That's how I feel too about
I just got this one in the middle that just, I don't know how. So I came up with the Ace of Water. So your cup overflowing. Basically how we're gonna go with that. But when I pair that with the Page of Air, the Page of Air and the Wheel of Fortune, it tells me that there's gonna be a lot coming down. You may or may not like it. You're gonna have to decide. And Wheel of Fortune kind of tells me that either way you go, you're gonna be fine. You can stay and suffer it through, see how it goes with work, or you could go back to school. It looks like you put a lot of thought into this already. There's something holding you back from making one of those two decisions, maybe because you're feeling a little overwhelmed right now. But you need to try and find a way to focus on blocking that out and just deciding what path it is you want to take, not what's financially good or what my mom will think, or I'll get more respect or more money, but what do I actually want to do? So that's what I got.
Going right off on that, I got the mural card, and literally right on the front it says to be your own first priority. So whatever you're finding the most joy in, if you really want to go back to school, if you really want to stay within your job and see how that goes, you need to kind of sit with yourself and figure out, what do you want the most? Not necessarily what will make me the most money, not necessarily like like I'll get more, respect if I do this. It's more so what sets your soul on fire.
Yes. Kind of piggybacking off of what you guys said as well. I got the Wheel of Fortune. I wasn't even going to pull a tarot card, but something told me to, and then it ended up being exactly what Nikki pulled. So that happens quite often on these lives. But for me, that's kind of saying roll the dice. Like, it's okay to, see what happens a little bit, because it is a wheel, I think sometimes we get so nailed down in our choices, and it's like, I think you have a little bit of a fear of leaving your comfort zone as far as your old job. Yeah, there might be new opportunities, but are they really opportunities? Are they going to give you what you're really worth? You know what I mean? And if it doesn't make you happy, then all of that is really irrelevant. I did get Wedge. So this says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So it's interesting. It says someone and not something. And immediately the way I interpreted that is you might actually, your coworkers and your friends and the people that you're like trying to take care of so much at your current job might not actually be like in it for you in that way. They all at the end of the day want those new opportunities too. So just remember that. Mountain says major challenges to overcome. So I do think there's maybe some change happening at your current job that might be a little bit uncomfortable. You're trying to figure out kind of what to do with that. And then I did get dog barking. So it says advice from a friend. Maybe we're the dogs barking. No. Honestly, if a friend has been telling you what to do or kind of giving you suggestions, they know you. Listen to them. Dogs barking. I just got it. Sorry. But yeah, if a friend is like explaining something to you as well, like I said, they know you. So pay attention to what they're saying.
Can't ignore it. Skulls are telling me to get out of your own way. They're like, she's in her own damn way. I'm like, okay, I will tell her that.
And that's the thing. It's so funny you're like that too, because it's like sometimes when we get information, you're like, I just gotta say it.
I do, because otherwise the opportunity is gonna pass. And
right.
When they tell me something, I gotta say it, even though I felt like I said all I need to say.
All right. We're coming down to our last person for the evening, which is Nove Everett. So I don't know if you could put in the chat what area you would like a reading on, or a quick one. Once again, at GoddessElite.com, you can book with either of these lovely ladies. Emily, say hi for everyone who doesn't know you.
Hello, I'm Emily.
Yeah.
We're both employees and readers. All three of us are employees. Nikki's a reader. She just doesn't have like reading days because she's busy taking care of all her little animals and all of that and working hard at the store. But regardless, we all are readers and we all work there too. So that's what's kind of interesting about it as well.
Also, we're here on Tuesdays, not always the same crew. We like to rotate some people in and out here and there. Don't like to burn everyone out. But Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, we will be here for Tarot Tuesdays. Bring your friends, tell your family. Also, we'd like to make sure you know that you can get an in-depth reading for $5 from typically 3 really good readers, sometimes 4. Or you can do a quick reading for free, which is why we're here tonight. Again, you can book with these ladies at GoddessElite.com. Please stop into the store. We got a lot of new stuff. We now have monster smut novel. I don't know what else to call them. So we've expanded our book section there a little bit with a new genre. And
if anyone wants to know anything about them, I will tell you everything you need to know.
The worst part too was I was like, I don't think I've really read anything like that. I don't know, blah blah blah. And then I look up, I read that book. It's on my Kindle. I've read 8 of them.
Terrible. All right, so Nove Everett would like to know if we see any success in a music career, or should they shift their focus back onto it currently? Okay. So we're looking for music career success. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.
We love hanging out with you guys. And
We do.
yeah,
It's nice when we can do it from home.
exactly.
Okay. So it looks to me like you have planted these seeds many times over. It has grown into something, and now it looks like you should try and reap the fruits of your labor. I guess if that makes any sense. I can't say whether or not you'll be successful, but you'll be happier if you try. I really kind of feel that you just need that kind of guidance, that it may not be, you may not be a superstar, but you may have some moderate success and it'll make you happy. And really what's more important than that. So I would give it a shot. Sarah, you got some bones to throw?
I did. I got a yes that you definitely should go towards this career that you want. It's not a very strong yes, but that is because there's more options to weigh out. Like, can you financially afford to do that right now? Can you do this? Can you do that, et cetera, et cetera? So you might kind of be in this in between where you have to kind of balance what you got going on right now, because that's taking care of you financially while you're going into your music career as well. The card I pulled is gray, which is neither nor black nor white. So there is that like in between where you just kind of have to weigh your pros and cons. But ultimately, I'm a big advocate for do what makes you happy, so it doesn't feel like a job.
Yes. I actually got like a really strong yes. So first I got 4 of cups, right? So that's telling me you're so bored with what you're doing. You're so bored. Like you're not feeling fulfilled. Okay, you don't care about what you're doing. That's like my apathy card. You literally don't care about what you're doing right now. So you need to care about something, okay? 9 of cups, again, that's my wish card. Cat that got the canary. Then I got moon, changes in your life, and I got mountain road. You are on the road to success is literally what it says. So think about what success means to you, I think is the most important part of that. If success is like getting paid a little bit, but like, here and there, it's a side job, like I can make some money. If success is getting famous, if success is making a difference in people's lives. So that's really important for you to figure out what success is for you and what making it is for you. But I do think that you need to pursue it because don't usually get like the wish card and you are on the road to success in one reading talking about a music career. So regardless, it's important that you keep doing it.
And again, I'm hearing the word words, red guitar. I don't know if you have one. I don't know if you even play the guitar, but red guitar. You either need one or you have one. Tis it.
And then here I am this whole time for some reason imagining you playing like a lute, like medieval times. I couldn't tell you why.
Accordion for all we know.
I know. He could just be like a singer. Yeah.
Or playing the triangle.
Play the lute.
I don't know.
And Emily's like, the lute.
Like, let me know, because I'll be done.
I'd be in an orchestra. We don't know. There's a lot of options here.
That's so funny.
We could do the synth, go to sleep music we've been listening to for an hour,
Yeah.
No,
night driving.
Never know. But if it makes you happy, go for it. All right. Well, that is it for us. We will see everybody back next Tuesday at 8:00. Like I said, bring your friends, bring your family, bring a stranger. We don't care. Bring somebody. So
Yes,
everybody have a great week. And we will see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.